Welcome all bowlers, athletes, and Nintendo Switch enthusiasts. We're doing another Nintendo Switch game, but one for which the Nintendo Switch is notably known for its motion control, sphere of activity, little silhouettes of human beings with the male and female corresponding hairstyles to ensure and assure everyone that this is made for everyone. Welcome to Wii Switchboards. Welcome to Switchboards, everybody. Now, just like the Wii had begun motion control with Nintendo's systems, now the Switch has taken it to another level in what has been the most fun I've had using using any motion controls, Wii or otherwise.
Alright, so once again, we're going to be going to bowling because bowling is the best activity in these games. Very explicitly, Wii Sports Bowling and Wii Sports Boxing were the ones that always got all the kinds of praise. And it made a lot of sense, honestly. I did enjoy Wii Sports Tennis, though. We are not going to go through Wii U Sports Resort, though, so there.
Sports Resort. And welcoming back to the show, James, who is the seasoned bowler and also a lefty. You can actually elect to play. It's a play style that you have to activate before you go into the game. I think you can save it also to your profile settings. You can bowl lefty or righty. On every single shot, you have to set up two things: where your feet are situated in the lanes, given the classic bowling markers left to right, and also the angle of approach. So I usually bowl pretty straight.
Well, not really. You're off to the left in order to get an actual decent spin.
Yeah, I don't really spin the ball all that much. James likes spinning the ball though. James is a scratch bowler. On a good day, he has a couple perfect games in actual bowling to his record. Not switch bowling. He has not yet achieved a perfect game in switch bowling, but in real life, he is a damn good bowler, and he enjoys having a little bowling alley right in his basement.
I average 50 pins on my 10 frames.
And on a good night, I can score anywhere between $150 and $170.
You see, I thought a full game was actually 20 frames, not 10. Huh.
Well, you can throw the ball as many as 20 times.
Right.
So the rules of bowling is you get two throws. If you get all the pins down on the first throw, it's a strike, and you don't have to bowl any more times during that frame. It moves on to the next one. You have a second shot, which you can make a spare in order to clear the rest of the pins. The way scoring works, when you get a strike, you get a bonus based on your next two scores after the strike. That's why you want to string strikes in order to get a perfect 300, 12 strikes in a row, that is. And a spare, you get a bonus based on only your very next throw, which hopefully is a strike, so you can maximize your points.
Right.
So in a game of bowling, you can bowl, you could throw the ball up to 21 times.
Highest score is 300, but the thing that everyone is, the common goal, especially for newbies like me, is to just score a turkey, which is 3 strikes in a row.
Oh, Butterfingers. How about just getting the ball to function? I got it, guys. Hang on. Oh, this damn popcorn. Hang on. Yeah.
Almost.
Oh, I almost got the split right there. And
yay!
One thing I kind of wish they did with switch bowling, that is using the dynamic aspect of changing oil patterns as the game goes on. Because as newbies to the game of bowling may not be aware, you could be bowling on one of two kinds of lanes. These lanes in switchboards are supposed to simulate sanctioned PBA oiled lanes. So there's about 38 feet of just oil on the lane. You might not know it's there, but it's what provides that shine. And the function of the oil is it allows the ball to maintain velocity by reducing friction. And then right before the pins, there is a stretch of non-oiled lane. That's where the break occurs. And the break is when the ball will pivot either to the left or the right, depending on which arm you use to throw the ball. And I'll never forget the one time that I noticed a tremendous difference between oiled and non-oiled lanes. I can't even function on non-oiled lanes because I don't know how to throw it correctly on those. So basically, on a non-oiled lane, the ball breaks immediately, and it goes to its final thing. But because I need my break to go to the left because I throw righty, it just hooks to the left immediately and gutters like 9 out of 10 throws.
I saw that hitch. I'm not the only one that has issues recording modern games. Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha. And what kind of lanes are you used to bowling on, Mr. Gerdat?
Oiled, admittedly. Regulation oiled lanes is the only ones that I'm actually familiar with. I didn't even realize that there were such thing as unoiled lanes. Mostly because it sounds like in order to actually successfully bowl on unoiled lanes, you'd have to have significantly more power than what I have, and that is not something that I would be able to really function with. So,
power and patience. You see, the bowling alley has a choice to make. Do you make the bowling lane all that it can be by oiling the lane, or do you take the cheap route, save on costs, and don't get one of those super expensive oil machines? Have you seen the machines that they use in order to oil lanes?
I have not.
They are cool. They do it automatically. Basically, it's a little car. Is my best way to describe it. It's on wheels.
It's like a street sweeper.
It's like a street oiler, really. So it goes up and down. They set it so that it enters from where the players are standing, while James also takes a sweet ass time actually, like, completing whatever it is he's doing to hold up the game right now, while giving me a chance to explain how the oil machines work.
Glass of water.
So the oil machines, they enter from where the players are standing. They go up the lane, they come back down the lane, and then using computer technology, so the machine always knows where it is with respect to the lane. It will also make the adjustment 100% unmanned in order to go from lane to lane and get all that fresh oil down basically before a tournament starts. It's really cool. And these fucking machines are easily like, I want to say like 20 grand for one of these. So, yeah, serious business cost consideration for the prospective bowling alley operator. Now, usually
this particular split is really difficult to knock out.
I mean, it's not really a split though. See, that was the best approach because you could get the action on the foremost ball, on the foremost pin. That would have been the 5 pin. So you had to hit the 5 pin while James here puts his PJs on in order to get that shot. Yay!
Woot!
Strike!
I don't think I'll ever actually be able to bowl a perfect game. I have got way too much variance with my throws. I could probably get a perfect game in Wii Sports Bowling and Switch Sports Bowling, mind you, because I'm relatively certain that the variance on this is very strictly, the minute changes in your throw pattern, which are actually significantly easier to track than the drastic changes in the throw pattern at an actual bowling alley.
Yeah, and you also have to consider that oil patterns change as the game goes on in real life bowling. The Switch Sports does not simulate changing oil patterns. It assumes that the lane is perfectly oiled every single throw. Only a computer could do that. But in real life, as the ball travels down the lanes, it picks up the oil, which means that as the game goes on, there's less oil on the lanes, which will change. It changes what is the best way to throw the ball. Now, in Switch Sports, as you had pointed out, you could throw the ball pretty much the same way every single time you go up to the lane. It doesn't make a difference because there's no variance in the oil pattern. So it is up to you, finally, to just really nail that sweet, perfect throw to get that strike on every single frame. Turkey!
Yay!
Gobble, gobble.
Turkey.
Oh, I'm feeling like a turkey dinner. Gravy, mashed potatoes, and all the fixings.
So you can disable the slow-mo at some point, right?
Oh, I mean, you could just skip the replay. It's just James is always like slow on actually skipping the replay. I can't honestly remember who wins this game. It's getting pretty close.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be James this time. He scored a turkey and you have not.
Oh, let me just see that perfect throw one more time. Yeah. Yeah, a turkey is definitely better than a double. All right, let's see if he can string a fourth in a row. He did not. No, that split is going to shut him down.
Enough, though. The big problem is you can't actually get the 7-10 split here. So
it's possible.
But you have to specifically angle the pin in order to bounce off the opposing wall, and it's a serious amount of bullshit, you know.
Well, you must be referring to the 7-10 split. The 7-10 split you actually have to use You have to use the walls around the pins in order to complete the shot because it's physically impossible to get the angle right. And yeah,
I believe you guys have just crashed us with sports. Nope, not quite. Okay.
Well, we're getting close to determining a winner. I'm still in this. Okay, so that was the first condition.
Get a spare?
I had to spare the frame.
Okay.
And then if I get a strike here, I think I'll win. Yeah, I'll win this by. I think I already did win.
Yeah, because you're at 179. So.
Sweet, yay! Sweet victory.
It did not fall over. The bastard made us another 7-10 split.
Game. Yeah. Huh, that was fun. High five. And in the next part, we're going to take a step away from standard regulation bowling and go see all the wacky silliness that Switch Sports can throw at you.
Mario does not have his own bowling game, and he should, goddammit.